If I ever get married, there's not going to be a wedding. It'll just be like a roast or something. That's the only way I'd want to do it. I'm like, don't be nice to me.
Netflix presents the wedding and roast of Ben Polizzi.
Dude, I'd be okay. That's the only way I would do it, bro. Rajon Rondo here, Kevin Garnett there. God dang, that's so pure.
TG87.
87. What's up, Clubhouse?
Reggie's got it.
How come like the home team like broadcasters are so iconic to each team, you know?
Hey, the old soundtrack to your summer or fall, baby.
Who's the most iconic like NFL team radio broadcaster ever, you think? The guy from the Vikings, kind of good.
Paul Allen, yeah. Paul Allen, for sure.
This
isn't Detroit, man. It's the Super Bowl. Yeah, Paul Allen all the way. Love that guy.
Dude, I love how we're just radio nerds at heart. God, who are we?
Totally, man. Absolutely.
Who's not?
Harry Carey and shit. I mean, come on. But that's what I grew up with. I didn't grow up with it, but like it was such a part of my life because my dad grew up with it. So then, you always hear the stories and everybody has a Harry Carey impression. So just lives it on. Yeah. Anyways.
TG87. Wow, Prime. Look at us, dude. Who are we?
Still on the LaCroix, huh? Surprised nobody commented. It's actually pronounced LaCroix.
Got a backup just in case. I love you, burpy boy. All right, let's push some tickies. This Thursday, Columbus. Mommy's coming to town. I can't wait. Get your tickies right under here in the description. And then we've got Portland, June 26th, Philly, July 25th, and a whole bunch of other dates coming up. 𝗕𝗘𝗡𝗚𝗓.com. Can't wait to see you guys. We're going to be catcalling. We're going to be selling a little merch. It's going to be a party. So see you there, Columbus. Can't wait.
How awesome would it be if Brutus was just in like the 5th row? Just at a table like 5 rows away from me on stage. Brutus Buckeye.
The whole time?
What a dream. Oh my God. I would just have to be like, hey, actually come sit up here on stage with me. You sit in the stool just right over here.
Actually, you just do it. I'll sit in the crowd.
That's what everybody's here for.
Dude, how come when I like interact with a mascot, I'm more nervous than I've ever been in my life?
Yeah, it's that weird like pressure because they can't talk back to you. Mm-hmm. So it's the pressure automatically because whatever you say to them and however they respond back to it, and they do it in an expert way. I mean, these folks are professionals, but then you feel like the need to explain what's going on, what they're saying, even though everybody else around you is watching them do the same hand gestures.
I know. You know? I'm always scared I'm not looking like I'm looking at the mascot eyes. And I'm like, I look like an idiot right now.
But usually like the mascot, they're like looking through the mouth and the eyes are up here.
Or like the throat, bro. Right. And I'm like trying to find like the screen when I'm talking to them. They're being all like, just crazy. And I'm like, where the fuck is this person's eyes the whole time? Right. They've got those weird gloves.
When I went up to, when we did my 30th at Wrigley last year, I bring like 20 people up there. Cubs set it up. We have a suite. They bring like an ice cream sundae cart by. Just like it's just a dream birthday, right? It felt like you were turning 10, but with a bunch of your other 30-year-old friends and like your family.
That's
there.
a good party.
It was unreal.
That's a good party.
It was unbelievable. But they brought Clark, the mascot, by, and he stayed for like a half an inning just up in our suite with us.
No way.
Yeah, it was insane, dude.
Did he take it?
He had a couple buddies of mine that were just like, trying to fuck with him and everything. And like they didn't want to get a picture with him. They just wanted to take like an up close picture of his face on their phone and shit. And it was awesome having him up there, though.
Did he rip the mask off?
You just look over and, Clark's just sitting in the row behind you while you're watching the Cubs play the Braves.
Just not saying. Was he talking normal or anything? Did he break character?
No, he didn't talk.
Damn it. I wish he would have just like been like, oh, talk. Jesus Christ, I can't stand these people. Started eating your food and shit.
Well, I had Frank in there with us, so he was,
yeah.
And he didn't take a picture with you if you had booze in your hand. You had to put the booze down.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Mascot 101.
Right.
What I actually should have been in my life, a mascot.
Literally.
I should have been a mascot, dude.
Oh, 100%, man.
Oh my God, 100%. Dude, to just be Boomer from the Pacers climbing down from that rope from the top, legs kicking, could have been me. Yeah. Everybody else is like, God, I want to be Reggie Miller. I'm like, damn, I want to be the mascot.
Boomer. Yeah, we went to that minor league game in Wisconsin after my show in Green Bay where I threw out the first pitch, and they had 2 mascots. And what was crazy is that Frank, his name was Whiffer, and I forget the other one's name, but
mascot names.
Yeah. And they were like, but Frank wasn't afraid of them at all. I was totally expecting, because Frank, he's almost 2, so he's kind of in that range where he could be all of a sudden they turn the corner and you're just like, freaks out. He just ran right to him, man. Literally, I think Thrasher was the other one, Whiffer and Thrasher or something like that. Fang. No, it's Fang. Whiffer and Fang. But Fang rode in the back of that car with us when I was shooting the 𝗕𝗘𝗡𝗡𝗬'𝗕 in the middle of the 4th inning or whatever.
That was a dope picture.
I was shooting the 𝗕𝗘𝗡𝗡𝗬'𝗕, and Frank was riding in the back with us. And obviously I couldn't hold him because I was shooting the 𝗕𝗘𝗡𝗬'𝗕, and Fang just grabbed Frank, and Frank was just chilling in Fang's lap, just riding around the ballpark. So funny, dude.
Something about that is weird to me because I don't understand when kids aren't scared of shit. I'm like, how are you not scared of that? I'm kind of scared right now a little bit. And kids are just
lucked out because he's never been, every time we've gone to see Santa, in his 2 years, he's just like, cool. He's just like, oh, no big deal. Sits on his lap. He's a little tentative, maybe, but he's not screaming or crying.
Might be a little weird.
Mascots, he's just kind of like enthralled that they're there, and he'll just be like, hi, hi Fang.
How does he say thanks?
TT.
TT, bro. Oh yeah.
He puts the emphasis on the right syllables for thank you. He says, thank you. Yeah.
TT. Hey, Fang. TT.
Could go all day. Talking about the boy, but I won't. Here's some potential, just putting it out there for the clubhouse, seeing how they respond. And I haven't even actually run this by you, but it's something that I went to Toledo last week, and my dad came with me, so we had 6.5 hours round trip in the car to talk about stuff. So
pissed I wasn't there, and
we were
you didn't call me?
Problems. We were figuring everything out.
I won't do anything.
What about a little fall college football? These guys 6-7 stop once a week type of thing. It's kind of like our own version of game day, but we do it on a Thursday night or something.
We've been talking about this for 8 years.
We could look at the schedules now. You could build it out, pitch it to some people, see if it's they would be on board with that. Then we just go to a local comedy club or, auditorium or theater or something in town and kick off the weekend whenever there's a game there, and we do our thing, and the clubhouse comes out. Just a little something to mull over. Just a little, just a little something for clubhouse. If you're like, yeah, that sounds awesome. Maybe we could hit kind of in the region here. We could do by conference. It could be kind of hey, kind of sticking in the Big Ten country. I know it's everywhere now, so maybe even there's an LA stop in there. It could be just kind of, hey, SEC, we're staying Southern. We kind of hit down there. Just some options, some feedback. Clubhouse is something, like I said, Thursday or Friday night in the fall. You got a game in Columbus, right? The Buckeyes are hosting Akron in week 3 or some shit. And these guys is there on a Thursday night. You know what I mean?
At noon, Akron, Ohio State at noon.
Right. Yeah. Then maybe we could even turn into like, these guys, we kind of like get to lay the land. Like we go out on Saturday of the game and just kind of take in that, you know what I mean? And something to think about. Something
to chew on. No, I like it. I think it's a good idea.
And yeah, in the clubhouse, we got you early on here. Obviously, like we said, subscribe on YouTube, send it to 5 friends, get them on board. We've gotten some more ratings and reviews on Apple Pods. Love to see that. Keep pumping those in there. But then also let us know if that'd be something of interest. Like I said, a little Thursday night, Friday night with these guys in the fall could be fun.
Just the amount of coffee that we'd take down is all I'm thinking about. I'm always thinking about the worst things of like, I'm like, how many times am I going to have to pee on that tour? No, that'd be sick though. College
Coffee
campus. It doesn't even have to be a college campus, really. It could just be anything in town. Are you thinking like podcast? Like a live?
Yeah, I was thinking just these guys. But obviously there'd come entertainment with that, but just want to be like it'd be clubhouse. That way we don't got to get into weird like billing of like who's headlining, and shit, and like that, that's a weird thing.
So in your head, you're just picturing like a podcast on stage, kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Us, and then ideally, like, get in touch with whoever who's in that city who's kind of popping or whatever. Maybe somebody swings by,
Oh,
maybe you're in Chicago and Dansby Swanson comes by, or
Edgerrin James,
Caleb Williams. I don't know. You're in Columbus, and maybe it's all their dudes left. I know they got more dudes, but I'm trying to think of
AJ Hawk.
Sure.
What's up, Ted
Bobby
Ginn?
Carpenter. Ted Ginn. Maybe old Troy Smith. Maybe
Chris Gamble on the podcast right now.
Right. So there's a little tie-in there. So that's ideal to me. I'm thinking like 6 to 8 in the fall. Maybe it's, it's once a week. So you're going to a different spot every like Thursday or Friday, whatever they can get you in. Let's say Notre Dame's playing Clemson or some shit on Saturday in South Bend. And then, hey, these guys are up there too.
With Brady Quinn.
Marcus and Ian Book is coming by with his just to see who's hotter. Get the crowd vote there with him and Johnson.
Def Ian Book.
So just a little something. I think I know I sure as hell would love to do it, and So then it just falls onto the clubhouse, honestly. So
I'm just imagining the jerseys.
Wow. Yeah. Because we really had some great runs of people who would come to our shows individually. Our individual shows, and the shit that would show up there. Pretty great.
Do you say you saw a yellow Packers?
Donald Driver.
Oh my. The yellow Packers jerseys are so crazy.
I'm pretty sure there was a Favre in there. There's a Clay Matthews. There was a Donald Driver. There's one other I can't remember.
I can just remember seeing like a yellow Packers jersey at like the mall when I was a kid and just being like, what the hell? Like they wouldn't even approve of this. Like I was like on behalf of the Packers, like they would be like, what is this?
Yeah. It's like when the original Color Rush leaked.
Yeah.
And they had the Steelers wearing all gold, and I was like, I just don't think that's real.
I know, man. That's some 2010 thing I would put on Facebook, like all the color.
Uh-oh.
I thought of another one I had the other day, old school post from me. It was just like an Oreo with a Reese's in between it on my Instagram, and the caption was just SC top 10. Just like no thought, just going right off the top, dude.
Hey, not only does that sound like a great tasty creation, but that little OCD in me thinking about how perfectly the Oreo cookies would fit in the little ridges of the Reese's.
I know.
Just makes sense.
It's kind of why I did it. I was like, this is too perfect. Everybody's got to see this. And I had a girlfriend at the time, and she's like, what's SC top 10? And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to kill myself, dude.
South Carolina top 10.
No, I tried to explain it to her, and she was like, it still doesn't make sense. I was like, I know it kind of doesn't make sense. All right, it's what I'm going for.
We can't be together. This is just not gonna work.
Right after that, I was like, nah, she's judging my captions. Jesus Christ, dude.
You know what's wild is that I get man, my June is just you have these months where you're just absolutely just bogged down by every person you know was born in that month.
Yeah.
Of course, you got Father's Day on top of it too. I mean, these months, what are they for you, for your family, or do you even know or care?
Absolutely don't know or care, but I'd say I mean, maybe like it kind of was June, like when I was younger, because there'd just be so many weddings. It's really weddings are the only thing I can think of that's just like boom, 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 boom. Every weekend I was like, we have to go to another one. But like family stuff, there's really nothing for me. Maybe like
are weddings better or worse as a kid?
Probably better because you have no idea what's going on.
I know. I was just thinking about that because I was torn, but I was like, because at first I was like, God, a wedding as a kid, what a nightmare. You got to like sit still and dress nice and be quiet.
It was.
But then
weird.
I'm like, you probably got like a lot of random free soda. Maybe your mom got drunk, didn't care as much. Then once the reception's happening, like you and your cousins are just like putting the tie on your head, going crazy, so sweaty on the dance floor, you know?
It's better as a kid.
But then at the same time, I'm like, man, but then when you're an adult, like you're doing all that same shit, but you're just drunk.
There's one wedding that you went to that was like the peak wedding.
I mean, I get it. Yeah, because I grew up and had so many aunts and uncles and cousins and shit just like you that like I had to go to a lot of them too. But that's a thing of the past now. I've already mentioned it, how like everybody, I mean, just kids are not allowed to go to weddings anymore. It's just not a thing. My kids, they're not going to sniff their first wedding probably until they're literally like 18 years old. They're going to be like, what the hell's
really?
going on? What do we even do here? Oh, yeah. Everything is a no-kid wedding. Everything. Even family, no-kid wedding. Right? So like, they're not even, and which is so foreign to me too, and you, I'm sure, because that's like I said, I was like always I was going and had to get dressed up and put on the clip-on tie, and then was like ready to hit the dance floor with my cousins as soon as we got to the reception, you know? But that is a thing of the past. That does not exist anymore.
Kids don't go to weddings anymore.
They're not allowed.
What a move. Who's the first person that was like, no kids? And then everybody just rode with it?
It used to be a super rich thing. You know, it's like, hey, I'm having this like black tie formal wedding. Everybody has to really be bringing it. And it's at this super expensive venue downtown. Yeah, we're not going to do kids because there's just like so much shit that could break and go wrong. And like kids aren't going to dress up and it's just going to ruin it. But now everybody's just like, actually, fuck all you guys. Don't want kids.
Not a bad move.
Which, you know, there's positives and negatives like everything with that. You know, it makes it more fun for, you know, me and my situation. But at the same time, it's like I got to get a sitter. I got to make sure that
I'm might be worse.
Sitter, you know,
the babysitters
can't be too drunk when you get home because you got to take care of the kid.
Dude, and finding. You ever get like a sketchy babysitter?
No, because we just do either my parents or my in-laws.
Yeah, but that's kind of a pain in the ass for them too, right?
I do find myself feeling really guilty a lot. I'm just like,
I would too, man. Like, here's my whole ass kid. See you never.
You know, because of course they're just like, thank you for letting us watch them. We just want to be,
like,
we
you don't
want to be
mean
with
that.
it. And I'm
You
like,
don't
yeah, but
mean that.
like the second time in 2.5 weeks, like, yeah, I
That's
know
a
that
little
you're
crazy.
You know,
That's a lot of moms watching kids for a wedding. I don't know, man.
yeah. So I can't decide either. What's better? But like I said, now it's not even gonna be a thing. I mean, my kids aren't even gonna know what weddings are until they're an adult, so they're not gonna know the difference.
Good for them. But
Regretfully accept
the wedding invitation, real wedding invitation.
What was the other one?
Oh man.
Happily decline.
Is that a
Regretfully
tweet?
accept.
Was that a tweet?
Yeah, you tweeted it.
Regretfully
I had to bring back.
accept.
I was just chilling there, bored as shit, kind of hungover on Saturday, and I was like, "Oh man, this is so like it's perfect weather out." Like I was like, "This is so wedding time," so I had to recycle the old guys at weddings.
Oh, fire video.
I was thinking about posting it on Instagram, but I was like, it's too long, and I don't know which portion to like put on there. Anyways, but I had to put it back out there on Twitter.
It just hits way different on Twitter. I went to it on Instagram to see like what it did or who liked it, and like it didn't do shit.
Yeah.
I was like, what? It's one of the
know.
best videos ever. I don't know.
I'm pissed.
Wedding season. Say what?
The can't believe you brought your +1, man. I know. I'm pissed she's here.
That is so awkward.
When she's up getting a drink or some shit. Oh man.
I can't even look at her. Your friends are talking to her. Oh, you're like, I don't know if I can or not.
I've been toying with this. I can't figure out how to do it, but I've been toying with this idea about like just the wedding table, like the conversations you have at a wedding table. You know, when you're not like in the wedding party and you're not family, you're just, let's just say you get invited to somebody that you work with, like a close work friend's wedding, or even somebody that you're friends with, but you're not close enough to be in the wedding party, and you're not close enough to be like, you know, you're just like you're if there's 250 people invited, you're probably like 246, right?
Oh. So you're just sitting there. You're fighting for your life,
and you're with the other collective rejects. You know what I mean? Like your whole table is basically 241 to 250.
Mm-hmm. It's a good
and
table.
So it's such a collection, and it's like those conversations that you're having where you don't know them, they don't know you. You do the introduction. How do you know them? You know, just all that bullshit that you talk about. Someone's phone goes off. Someone's already planning their escape. You know, someone's girlfriend's pissed, doesn't say anything the whole time, but you don't know them.
I hate
so you're
that
like,
girlfriend. The girlfriend that doesn't talk. There's one at every wedding because she's mad.
And always makes and she's always dating one of the groomsmen, and then that groomsman becomes completely no fun the second that the wedding's over.
Bro,
they're like not even sitting at the head table. They're sitting at your table. You're like, dude, you're a groomsman. What are you doing here? You've been dating this girl for 4 months.
Get at the table. She's jealous. Can't go to.
Joe, she was pissed. She was pissed about because she knew one of the bridesmaids is like someone that he used to have a fling with. Like,
oh my God, I was just gonna say that. I hate. Has that ever happened? I'm like, if I'm a groomsman walking down with one of the bridesmaids, is the girl I went to the wedding with like pissed? Is that cheating?
Probably.
I'm like, dude, I can't control this. It is weird though. You're like, are we together now? Are we together now? Hey, are we getting married or should we or what?
That's one of my favorite things about being married. Sue me. One of my favorite things about being married is whenever I'm in one of my friends' wedding parties, and then inevitably when I get matched up, you know, with the girl that I'm walking down the aisle with or whatever.
Yeah.
The amount of time where I'm just like, oh yeah, my wife, she's here. You can just sense immediately the relief from this chick not being like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna try to, now we got a weird thing. Is he gonna be, since we're paired together, he's gonna be trying to dance with me later? Like,
is that a thing?
Cool, we're homies. It's not, but it's an unspoken like.
It is kind of weird. There's like a little tension there, and I'm like, there shouldn't be though. Like,
because when the bride and the groom, or the people getting married, when they're putting together who is walking down the aisle, absolutely there's these conversations. Oh, he can go with her because they're like, they're our two best friends, so they'll go together, and then he can go with her because like there might be something there. Like, I think that they might hit it off if we connect them. That is 1,000% a thing. Oh, they can't go together because she hates his girlfriend, his now girlfriend, so we got to flip that up. That is 1,000,000% a thing.
Oh, man. Because I'm like, although my only rule during that like portion of the wedding is just like, don't be creepy, don't be creepy, don't be creepy.
Right. But that's where it's like when you get it out of the way, hey, wife and kids, they're just like, oh, perfect. I can just take a deep breath now because I don't got to worry about, late at 2:30 in the morning, knocking on the hotel door. Oh, I thought we had something.
Dude, the worst part of a wedding, when you're in the groomsmen or like bridesmaids party or whatever, is what are we doing for the entrance?
Well, a lot of people have completely eliminated that.
That might be the reason I hate weddings, actually.
That was
so now I have to come up with a sketch on the spot that's got to wow like 300 people, and the girl never helps. She's like, aren't you like a comedian? I'm like, dude, I don't specialize in wedding entrances. Like, it's the worst part. And I don't know, bro. I hate it. One time I just had one of the girl I walked down with slap me across the face. I think I might have done that at yours.
Nah. No, I think you had them splash you with water.
Oh yeah, I was like, can you just
glass of water and just splash it on your face?
Like, can you just beat the shit out of me? Maybe they'll like it. That's what it resorted to. I was like, can you just like, just pull out a gun and shoot me in the chest? Maybe it'll work.
That's a thing of the past too. Now it's become such a like pariah to brides that I've been in multiple weddings over the last couple of years where the bride will come to the guys, obviously, because she's like, my friends aren't going to fucking do it, but your dumbass friends will. So the bride will be like, no big entrances. You're not doing anything for the entrance. We're all going together and you just wave. And you're like, okay, Jesus.
I'm down with that. I like that a lot. Dude, the pressure is off.
Yeah, it is, but it's just like, I'm kind of ready to revert back. Just a little bit.
The handshake.
Oh yeah.
Hey, there's always one guy, dude.
Oh yeah. And everybody's like, well, the girl's doing it too. But the girl's doing it too.
The girl chugged a beer. The girl chugged a beer too.
The juxtaposition of her in a dress and she's a girl and she's chugging a beer. Oh yeah, dude. How about when the dudes would have to be like, hey, toss it to me, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the, toss two to me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna smash them. Hey, that's another thing. Hey, hanging in the Louvre, right? We talked about that. If I never had to see another goddamn post on Instagram of some fucking pro athlete or anybody like smashing beers and then just like pouring them on themselves at like a hockey game. Holy shit, man. Still doing
it. It's still so funny on the Jumbotron. If I have to see another Chicago Bulls wedding entrance from a group of guys, I'm like, guys, okay. The whole crowd's like, I'm like, We're at a wedding, man.
Yeah, you always know that you're at the last table on the totem pole when you go around collectively, and it's just a hodgepodge of not enough. There's not two couples at the table that know each other alike. It's all just like
That's the best table to be at, dude. I promise.
no,
So everybody's
it's
like,
not.
"Are you sure? It's just a bunch of randos at a table." I think that's where I shine.
Man, no way.
No couples, just all people like.
No, it's a few couples. Maybe you got a couple one-offs or whatnot, but it's just like the three close work friends that the groom has, the hairstylist for the bride or something, her husband, it's just a collection of that, and you're like, oh, I'm the last one invited. I shouldn't even be here. Like they debated over whether or not I should be here, and somehow he won out.
That's insane. No, you know why you're there? Because somebody else couldn't go. Yep. Uh-huh. All right. Freaking ask Ben, I guess. He doesn't want to go, but I mean, 13 people can't show up. Maybe he'll say, yeah. Then I just end up there. Kiss her. Kiss her. Let's get fucked up. Let's get fucked up. Let's get fucked up. Kiss her. Me at every wedding. Kiss her.
Oh, man. Yeah, it also like kind of the dance floor. I've been to some weddings where the dance floor really is also dead.
That's every wedding I've been. Oh no, I went to one where the dance floor was crazy. The Jenkins.
Mine was.
Yeah, I don't really consider your whole thing was lit. I don't really consider when I think of like a wedding reception, I think of it in like a banquet hall.
For someone that you're like, I probably shouldn't have even been invited, but I'm here.
Yeah. Yours was just like chaotic all around, and that's what I like, honestly. There's like something in every corner. Good lighting too. But when I remember a banquet hall wedding reception, it was just like real. I've been to so many of them, dude. And it was just like, there's no one out there. There's somebody's niece and nephew. There's like an uncle, but like no one's ever really throwing down.
I just always feel bad for the DJ, because they're playing they're on the mic, and then they're playing something like should get the people out there, but you just got a lot of like kind of insecure, self-conscious people.
I do too, man. I always feel real bad for the DJ. I'm like, I always give him compliments and shit too. Like it'll be real dry. Everybody's being kind of lame. And I'm like, this is my shit. I don't dance either though. But I'm like gassing him because I'm like, he's doing a good job, but everybody's being so lame. Sometimes it's tough to break that, to get everybody out there.
You a live band or a DJ kind of guy?
Ugh, yeah, it's a lose-lose. But live bands, like I'm for whatever the majority likes, really, because live bands, dude, I can't ever hear the person singing. Like it's all the instruments that are super loud. And I'm like, I can't even hear the song.
I'm just so DJ guy over live band. And I don't care. I don't care that people are like, it's actually like, it's more upscale to have a live band. Like it's kind of cheap to have a DJ. I'm like, cool. Don't fucking care. Don't want these people who like play in Lucas Oil Stadium's lobby every week to be in here being like, up, down, funk you up, down, funk you up. Say what? It's like, nah, I'd rather just hear, if we have to, I'll just hear
the real
Mars.
song. Yeah, just the real song. DJs for sure. Live band, I'm like, who is this guy?
Why are we at this bar that I don't want to be at anymore now?
How much does live bands get paid?
I don't know, but I was so surprised when because I thought for sure it was the opposite. I was like, oh, you're having like a wedding singer? You know, like,
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's just like, no. It's kind of tacky to have a DJ. I'm like, well, fucking stick me
DJs
in a
are
wall,
cool.
because I'm a thumbtack then, baby. Yeah, they're like spinning shit, you know? They're like mixing it, spinning it, going into another thing. They'll get a remix going. They'll have a siren and shit.
It's the remix to Ignition when they play that. Still the best song ever.
We're gonna get funky, funky, funky. Yeah,
Everybody clap your
dude.
hands. Yeah, that wedding reception. God dang. They're all the same 25 songs.
It's kind of slowed down for me. I had my cousins in May. Then I don't really think I have one. I got a couple in the fall.
I stopped getting the invites a long time ago.
Hey, you just don't even RSVP or show up to enough of them. The word gets around.
Yeah, dude, word got out quick. I think yours might have been the last one I went to.
That's because you had to.
No, I
you were
would
in
have
it.
gone to yours.
Because you were in it.
Yeah. Dude, I remember I specifically told one of my friends not to put me in his wedding party. Because it was like a real, like, he was like, yo, you want to come like get lunch with me? Like a random guy I knew from college. And I was like, what the fuck? But I was like, all right, I'll do it. Like he started talking about like his wedding and stuff like that. And I was like, hey man, just don't.
Whoa.
I was like, I'm just telling you right now, like, I love you, bro, but just don't.
What was the reaction here?
I think he was just like, I didn't know if he was doing it or not. Like I couldn't I didn't 100% know, but I just wanted to like catch it before he even asked me. So I was just like, bro, if you're going to ask me to be in your wedding, like I'll go to the wedding, but like, just don't put me in the, and it's like, not because I don't like you. I just don't fuck with weddings. And he was like, all right. Like it was cool because he's one of my college friends, but he didn't like care like that.
Man, has he talked to you since?
Yeah. I was just straight up with him. I was like, bro, I hate weddings. Like, sorry.
Damn.
Is that? I don't know. If somebody said that to me, I think I would respect it. I wouldn't be like, that motherfucker.
I mean, I guess it's better to like, no, because you don't want to like drag them through and then have them be like miserable on the day of and your wedding and you're like, I got to fucking take care of this guy now.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
I mean, I would have been a good sport.
It's just like, I mean, no, you know, like once you've been in a couple, you know, do you really want to be in more? Probably not. But it's just kind of like a rite of passage of life. That's just like, hey, man, I know this is going to be a bunch of bullshit, but, you know, you're my guy and I love you. And it's more about me standing up there with you than all the other shit that comes with it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, no thanks, homie. Dude, I swear, didn't I tell you? I told you I used to go to the actual wedding and then dip.
Yeah, it's the opposite. You're supposed to do the opposite, fucking idiot.
Yeah, but I went to the wedding so I could like see them get married and I was like, hell yeah. And then they just wouldn't. I don't think they even noticed if I was at the reception or not.
Well, it's not about that. It matters if you RSVP'd to the reception.
The RSVP's big, huh? Definitely left that one blank.
You're a fucking moron. It's going to be so annoying in like 23 years when Frank's getting married. And we're gonna
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Like, don't invite Ben. I can. Just maybe give him an idea of when it is and where it is. Maybe he'll stop by. Don't even reserve a seat or anything for him.
Is it at the mall? It's at the mall, dude.
I've been thinking about that, like, actually, just already just been like, man, because, you know, my parents went through that. Everybody's parents, like, oh, besides yours, the old, like, okay, when it's your wedding, you're thinking about all the people that you're inviting, right? But then when it's your kid's wedding, the parents still get invites. And then it's like, who the fuck are you inviting then, you know?
The parents still get invites. What do you mean?
Like at my wedding, for example, both my in-laws and my mom and dad each had like, I don't know, I want to say like 8 to 10 like couple invites that they were, you know what I mean? That was like,
that they could give out?
Like these are their friends or like people that, you know what I mean, that they wanted to be there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, if you do a small enough wedding, then maybe not. But, you know, for ours, it was like 260 people.
Dude, that's a thick wedding. It's a thick wedding.
Anyway,
actually, the last wedding I went to was my dad's wedding, dude. 8 people there.
Still got to get my hands on that best man speech footage.
Oh my God. That needs to be scrubbed from everyone's phone. That was insane. Oh, the way I just thought about it as I walked there, I was like, what am I doing?
The way I want you to get married so badly, just so there's like the tiniest chance ever that you'll have an actual wedding and I can be there. And whether or not I'm best man or anything or not, I'm still just going to fucking get on the mic and say something.
Yeah, you have to. It's just, dude, if I ever get married, there's not going to be a wedding. It'll just be like a roast or something. That's the only way I'd want to do it. I'm like, don't be nice to me.
Netflix presents the wedding and roast of Ben Polizzi.
Dude, I'd be okay. That's the only way I would do it, bro.
That's not bad. That could work.
Who's not going?
One of the first of its kind. The wedding roast of Benedict Polizzi and Nikki Glazer.
Oh, that'd be crazy. That'd be. Oh, I'm in.
Just getting married to do the roast.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Oh shit. Dumb.
The only way. The only way.
Jim Nance is a lot taller than you'd think, by the way.
And that surprises the shit out of me when people are a lot taller than I'm like, how did I not know you're like 6'5"?
Yeah, he's like at least probably like 6'3".
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What a talent, dude. When you're talented and tall, I'm like, you're a god.
Old Jim swimming in it back in the day.
We're just
so you know how he like whenever he gets on the mic, whenever the intro's done and it comes to him, whether he's doing golf or basketball or the NFL, and he says, "Hello, friends, Jim Nance." He says, "Hello, friends," right?
Mm-hmm.
So like when he got on stage, he did that, you know, and people loved it. But then after the show, there was like, you know, for the big corporate sponsors that spent a lot of money, there was like an hour and a half long, like meet and greet mingle after the show. And in my contract, I had to be there too. So, which, you know, I ended up just like standing in a corner drinking. And, you know, there's a handful of people that want to come say hey to me. All good. I get it. You want to see Jim Nance? Cool. But it's just, you know, again, I'm like, okay, I have to be there. But anyways, so we're at this thing, this mingle, and like it's Jim's time to leave. You know, he's got to go. And as he's going through the door, right, like everybody's like, thanks so much. Thank you so much, Jim. Oh, so good to meet Jim. He's going through the door. He turns and he just goes, goodbye, friends. and continued out. I was like, wow, he really plays into the Friends thing, man.
Dude, that's his bit.
I was like, damn, this dramatic little son of a bitch, dude. Goodbye, friends.
That was his walk-off. Goodbye,
dude,
friends.
walked it off, man. Like, you know, he kind of, because he met me, well, yeah, so I talked to him. He met my dad. And so there's a few different people there that he was just like, Joe, good to see you, blah, blah, blah. You know, to a few people. And then the collective, as they were all waving by to him, as he was pointing out the individuals. And then he just turned, goodbye, friends, and ducked out. It was crazy.
How long was the whole thing?
Shows from like 7 to 9. And then the like mingle thing went probably to like 10:30 or so.
It's always funny to be like the other person there during a meet and greet.
Yeah.
That's been me probably 8 times. I'm just like in a corner. They're
Not
like, you
great.
did good. I'm like, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no. You get some people, you know, you do appreciate the people who do say something or like want to get a picture, you know, you really.
No, I love it so much, but I'm like, I know what's going on here. I'm just like, hey, can I hold your purse while you take a picture with Nikki Glazer?
Right.
I'm like gassing them up.
Hey, we've all been there. We've all been there, man. All been there. All right, let's see what's going on at the clubhouse here.
What's going on?
Got what station know about this?
Right.
You got one I'm really looking forward to here, actually. This is from John. The depressing time when you're older than everyone in professional sports. Hey, guys, just want to say congrats, Benny, on the Lovers and Liars season. I won't give anything away, but what a great suspenseful ending. All caps. Bravo, LOL.
Hey. Thanks,
Question, though. Do you guys ever get depressed knowing that you're practically older now than almost every professional sports player? I'm a little older than you guys and turned 37 this year, but I can't wrap my head around the fact that some of these players can be one of my sons. They're all man's childs and still feel like they're around our age. It's crazy when you see a player who has been retired for 5 years and then they're still younger than you. But how do we look at these guys now? They aren't my role models anymore. I'm almost 20 years older than them. Slap my ass and vote who will hit harder, Shaquem Griffin's nub or Jason Pierre-Paul's club. My very
wow.
Gone.
JPP for sure. Yeah, it is weird, but I still feel like I'm the same age as him. Is that weird?
Or younger at times.
Yeah, why is that?
Like Christian McCaffrey just turned 28. And I've known Christian for like 4 years now, you know, or got a fairly friendly relationship. And I'm like, that's so weird that like he was like a freshman in high school when I was a senior, but right now it doesn't feel like that at all. It feels, if anything, the opposite.
Mm-hmm. All the guys look older. Like an NFL defense or offensive lineman, I'm like, that guy's 43.
Yeah. 22.
I'm like, what? No, I mean,
yeah, I did wrestle with it for a little bit. Like I remember, but it was really when I was like 23, 24, 25. Was when it was really messing with me. Now that I'm 30, I'm like, all right, yeah, so they're younger than me. That just makes it easier for me to talk to them because what the fuck ever, you know?
God, I still feel weird when I talk to anybody like that. I'm like, wait, you're 20, what? What? Why do I think everyone is older than me? Well, newsflash, they're not. Dude, you know who I saw the other day, though? Like Al Horford. Is he still playing for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's like 37 or 38.
Yeah, I was like, well, that bro, he is balling, too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember watching him in the Final Four when I was in high school. And I'm like, and he's still playing? I'm like, was there a different Al Horford?
Right. It did hit me weirdly. Like, sometimes you'll get like a couple months ago, I was watching the Cubs game and one of the dugout reporters was like, yeah, and was talking to Dansby Swanson or talking to Craig Counsell about Dansby Swanson. And was like, yeah, I mean, he's about to be 31 and he's one of the older guys in the clubhouse. And I was like,
oof.
Older guys in the clubhouse? 31?
We're dead, bro. We're so dead. We're so dead.
It's over.
Nobody older.
From Walker, Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis. Sup, fellas? Not sure if you'd already addressed this question, but if not, the new thing on social media and the sports community is, quote, if you had 5 championships to spread across your favorite teams in the next 10 years, what would it look like? Example, for me, since I'm an Arizona sports fan, I want 2 World Series wins for the D-backs, 2 NBA Finals for the Suns, and 1 Super Bowl for the Cards. I'm not a college sports fan, but the exercise is fun. Slap my ass with a terrible towel as I stand in front of my TV with tears and snot bubbles running down my face watching the rerun of Super Bowl 43.
Wait, what was 43?
Cardinals, Steelers.
Hey, best Super Bowl ever?
Not for him because he's an Arizona fan.
I know, but come on. Like, was it? Was it?
It's tough, man.
That Super Bowl was insane, bro. That Super Bowl was so much fun.
It was so Super Bowl, you know?
All the big players making all the biggest plays. I was like, no way. Larry Fitzgerald taking it down the middle. I was like, he should.
Yeah.
He should. He's built for this. Best Super Bowl of all time?
Michaels and Madden on the call, too. John Madden's last game.
James Harrison, best play ever. Can we keep talking about it? Dude, the ending? Dude, Kurt Warner? Bro, that was the best Super Bowl ever.
Oh, yeah.
Because it almost seemed like it was a tie. Like, it was almost like, yeah.
Being in, it was in Tampa, too. So, you know, it was black as shit when the game started.
I love that.
Totally nighttime. None of this weird, sun's in, the twilight hours. Don't give me that. I want that Super Bowl. The last 2 years in Arizona and Vegas, dude, I'm like, this isn't the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's fucking 8 o'clock here, pitch black. There's a sunset there. Gross.
I'm interested to hear what you would do here because you don't even have favorite teams.
I don't really, man. 5 championships. I'd want the Lions.
Maybe what you could do for you is just people. Yeah.
I'd want the Lions to get one just because, like, I don't know. It'd be pretty sick. They haven't got one ever. And they're, like, on the rise. Just fucky teams. I want to win championships pretty much. And then the other 4 to the Packers.
Stupid. I'd go 4 to the Steelers, so they're the first team that gets 10.
Wow. Yeah.
And then
that does mean something for sure.
I've seen the Cubs win. I would love for the Cubs to get even more, but I've seen them win. So 4 to the Steelers, 1 to the Pacers.
Damn, do they need it?
Just get it over with.
Nobody needs a championship more than the Pacers, bro. Oh my God. Talk about coming close, but like not even at all every year.
Right.
It's like, oh, we almost not really though.
Yeah, weren't beating LeBron. Weren't beating 28-year-old LeBron.
All right.
What do you do? From Nick. This is the one I couldn't wait. From Nick. Topic is just Chiller. Why do we call him Chiller? What's the story there? Thanks. Slap it.
What an
I'll leave that to you, man.
When me and Joey first started Espresso, my roommate is one of our best friends, me and Joey's, and we want to get him involved somehow. And we were like, dude, what if you just rapped on the podcast every week? Like a cool little, like, whatever, 30 seconds. We'll get your take on like the NBA games. We'll have you on for like 2 minutes. And then you close it out with like a little, like some bars. And we were like deciding his rap name. It was just that, I don't know if you were there or not, but it was me and Chiller in the living room. And we're like, dude, what's your sign off? Like, what's your rap name, dude? And I was like, I don't know. You're always kind of chilling. And he was like, Chiller. it was just, it's still kind of sick. And at the end of every, like, I don't know, maybe we should put some of those old, the raps he did.
Yeah.
Do you call them raps? I sound like so white right now.
I know. Well,
but maybe we should throw some of those on the pod. But he had some good ones. And at the end, we'd all be like, Chiller. That's why we call him Chiller.
Yeah. And we got, we were doing merch. You got him his own hat with like the blood drip font that just said Chiller on it. Pretty sure he still has it. Like, I'm pretty sure
I totally forgot about that. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, he really embraced it, which I love.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, there it is. And it was kind of like we still, it's like there's a little mystery there, like we didn't want to say who it is.
Who is it?
People just know who. Yeah. From Greg.
Hey. Real quick though, he always hated on Trae Young. Now, ironically, works for. How crazy is that, dude?
Yep. From Greg Hall, 𝗕𝗓𝗡𝗡𝗚𝗧. Hey, Joey and Ben, thanks for all the laughs on the pod and social media content. You guys are truly awesome. Thanks, Greg. Sorry if this is a repeat, but wondering if there's something your parents do that you're trying your best not to do as you get older. For me, one is showing up way too early for an extended visit. Hey, Mom, Dad, can you be here at 3 p.m.? Promptly show up at 12:45 because they made good time. Best of luck to both of you in your lives and careers. Smack my ass while doing a Green 80 hard count for the Pewter Bucks, trying to get an extra 5 yards for a Martin Gramatica field goal attempt.
Oh, my God, dude. These emails are poetry.
P.S. Thought you would appreciate the only football jerseys I own. A white 2001 Joey Harrington, Oregon, and a Reebok Dante Hall Kansas City Chiefs jersey. Oh,
that is amazing. Dude, I gotta say, he sent the pics. Dude, how much for the Joey Harrington joint? Oh, dude. My, is that Nike too?
Nike right on the center plate, dude.
Dude, that might be the jersey, bro. That might be the jersey.
I mean, come on. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, Greg, I'm pretty sure you're a first-time emailer. This is why, like, you tell a friend about it because, I mean, that collection, Joey Harrington, Oregon, and Dante Hall Red Chiefs, I mean, that is this show. That's all you need. This is what we do.
That's all you need.
And 𝗕𝗓𝗡𝗡𝗡𝗚, too? I mean, come on. Yeah, we kind of talked about it a couple weeks ago, a little bit about like how my dad nervous talks, but I find myself doing that too. God, I was just doing it the other night. Shit, where was I?
I thought that was a big married friends thing too, like showing up real early. Like we had one of our friends is hella married, like right out of high school, and like if you wanted to like watch the Pacer game at our apartment, game start tips at 8. He'd be there at 5:30. We're like, dude, I know you want to get out of the house, but like we're not home yet. That was always like, I was like, why is he coming here so early, bro?
Because it's the night out, you know.
Yeah. It's crazy.
The nervous talking. My mom has a really bad poker face. Like when she doesn't want to do something, she can't lie her way through it. So I try not to do that, you know. Try to put on a good face, try to fool some people every now and then.
I don't know if I want to do this or not, but like my mom and dad always said a lot of family words like around my, like in public and stuff, you know?
Okay.
Like, you know, like you come up with little nicknames and shit, like in your house, you know, like your son calls it something weird. Then you end up calling it that thing for the next 10 years. And it's like not a real word. Yeah. My dad would say that in front of 8 of my friends. I'd be like, Dad, like, bro. Hey, come on. Dude.
What? Give me an example.
Okay. I hate this. This is so funny. I don't know if my dad does it on purpose because he knows I hate it. But like my dad, when I was a kid, my dad would call me big boy a lot. Like, what up, big boy? Like when I was like 4, 7, 10.
Yeah.
Bro, I was with a girl. He pulls up. I'm like, that's my fucking dad. Like on some random shit. I'm with a girl. He goes, hey, big boy. I was like, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think he knows. But I'm like, dog, you can't. I'm 50.
Hitting you with a big boy. You always be my big boy.
It's kind of what it feels like. I'm like, hey, oh, why don't I just kiss you on the cheek before I leave too?
This is kind of like what you were saying. The like Frank, he he
I can't wait.
He calls ice cream happench.
Let's go get some happench.
Dude,
tonight?
We could not figure it out for the longest time. And he would just be like, happench, and happench. And we're like, what the fuck? Is he saying like, what happened? Like what? And then all of a sudden it clicked one time. And now we're fully on. Yeah. Choco happench. Pink happench.
What is happage? What is happaging?
We're trying to figure it out, man. But hey, that's going to be one of the things when he's 12 or 14 or whatever and is going to meet a girl to get, hey, oh, you're taking her to get some happench? Shut up.
Dude, if you hit him with the happage in 8th grade or like sophomore year of high school, he's not going to talk to you for a long time.
Well, you get ready, bub. I'm never forgetting that.
Go get some happage, big boy.
Oh, shit. All right. That's it from the clubhouse. teamtheseguys@gmail.com. Love hearing from them every week. Appreciate you guys. Go see Benny Boy, Columbus. Funny Bone, right?
Funny Bone, Columbus.
Dude, you were going to, get there early. Probably get there at like noon because it is
really
where it's located.
Who am I? Your parents?
You're going to be in like Utopia. It's nothing but just like the nicest like shopping mall district.
I looked at it. I looked at it on Google Maps, and it's like a real nice shopping center.
Dude, it's insane. So
noon.
I mean,
speaking of showing up early, I'm down.
Yeah. That's just for you.
I do love a mall.
Christine,
I love a comedy club in a mall.
Then let us know as well. Maybe putting in the works of something like that. Maybe this fall, if that'd be of interest. If you guys would be down, come out, clown, party it up, get the football hot going with these guys. Just email us in or comment it on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. These guys watch us every week, and man, we appreciate you guys.
The Get a Ball tour.
Hey, it's that guy's face. Just get a ball over his head and curve.
The Not Bad for a Fat Guy tour. That might have to be it, dude. Right tour coming this fall. Not bad for a fat guy. We got to make the merch, dude. I know I say it every week, but like I think about Not Bad for a Fat Guy merch 3 times a day. But all right, Clubhouse, I love you. Send it to a friend, subscribe, listen to it, give us a review, rating, leave an email, whatever you want, bro. It doesn't have to have a certain theme. If you're like, should I send it to them? Like, we love it. Send that shit because we're going to love it even more than you think we will. But send it over. Love you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Cool. Raheem Brock.
Tony Saragoose. Raheem Brock.